Yo, what's going on, people? It's the Suave Kid. Welcome to the Thoughts of an Abstract Mind podcast, where we discuss various red and blue pill content, as you already know. See how the people feel about it. Yes, so today we want to talk about the Chinese invasion of Africa. Well, I call it the invasion of Africa. So, as you already know, I was recently in Ghana, going around, seeing a lot of construction, seeing massive construction going on. And then every time you inquire about it, it's a Chinese project, and this is a theme you find all across Africa at the moment. And for me, as a African descendant, well, living in Europe now, but I still go back and forth, it's a bit worrying. Of course, we do want to progress. Who doesn't, you know? But are we progressing in the right direction? And as I'm sure I'm aware, everyone knows the history of slavery in Africa, the history of colonialism in Africa, etc., etc. And the problem with Chinese investments in Africa, 9 times out of 10, leads to some kind of economic, colonialism in a way, because people are taking loans, extraordinary loans that your average African can probably not pay, the average economy can probably not pay, and the Chinese require infrastructure for that. So the Chinese are building projects for the Africans, and then in the end, if the Africans are not able to afford to pay them, the Chinese own the projects, which is another form of economic, slavery. Basically, you invite someone over, build this for me, this, that. The cost is so high. In the end, by the time they finish, you don't have enough money to pay it off, and then they own it. You got dams. You got. I was recently watching a documentary about New Guinea. And various issues to do with the Chinese, and so of course we want to progress, and I'm more than with it for Africa as a whole to move forward into the next dimension, to the next century. But are we doing it the right way? Yeah, don't forget to put some comments down. I want to see how you people feel about it. Obviously there's all kind of opinions, and we do respect all kind of opinions, but where is all of this going? Where is all of this going, especially when Africans travel over to China and the kind of reception they get? You see what I'm saying? So, of course, we have to trade with the world. That's necessary. At this point, the global economy is intertwined. Everyone trades with everyone. But is it beneficial to Africa as a whole in the long term? And this is the game we really need to sit down and figure out. Because, look at the Chinese. They've managed to figure out their economy, and they've seen super growth. And that can be applied to any economy. When will Africa ever have a one currency, or something close to a one currency? When will Africa ever have a one body that stops the monopolization of Western countries per se, monopolizing, raw materials, which we have loads of. So in some instances, I find that Africa is not poor because we don't have. We're poor because we don't know how to manage. And the tools are there. If we really wanted to, the tools are there. I mean, gone are the old days. The kids now are very awoke, and we need to create a space. Another thing I want to touch on is we need to create a space where we usher in more free thinkers, that could really shape the system and bring something new to the table, and obviously we have ongoing issues with corruption and greed, and just like in any economy. But if the right people get to the right positions at the right time, I definitely believe at some point Africa will become a superpower. Because we have what it takes. We have all the tools there. We have all the infrastructure there. It's just the mind lacking. And mindset, you will find, makes a lot of difference. Mindset makes a lot of difference. Yeah, Here's a red pill moment. You see, Europeans didn't conquer Africa with such a huge army. No, mindset. Few conquering many. You know what I mean? So you have to apply yourself in this life. In every dimension, we have to learn to apply ourselves, you know. And this is not against anyone, but as an African, I have to be able to express African pride and be able to express African continuation and African growth and African progress. And it's every race's responsibility, you know. So we can blame outside forces for this and that and this and that, and but ultimately, it falls down to us to fix our own problems, and that doesn't go against anyone. But we should have that confidence and that freedom to try and fix our own problems, you know, and then we can give more to the world, you know, because I believe every single society in modern age now is connected in some way or some form, you know. There won't be so much. I mean, you're going to foreign countries outside of the African continent, and there's so much development, there's so much technology, and 90% of that, the raw materials are coming right from Africa. So you see, there's no escaping the fact. But we Africans always find ourselves on the losing end. So that's sadly something that, well, us, the new generation, have to really sit down and think about and change, you know. So let me know how you guys feel about the whole China and Africa thing. Don't forget to leave some comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell notification so you can keep up with every new episode we upload. Yeah, love.